Welcome to Planet Colonization, the outstanding real-time strategy and society management game. The game is played on a random generated planet and the name of the planet acts as the random seed. You can replay the planets you like and there are almost unlimited number of different planets available. On the main view there are the important information fields like game date, cash balance, and the colony value. You can see also very interesting demographics like number of workforce, unemployed, and age distribution of your society. The colonists have their individual skill profiles and in the main view you can see their overall skill level. On the lower left corner of the main view there is the message ticker that shows you what is happening in the society. The game covers the whole life cycle of the colonists and you can follow the events from birth to retirement. The ground of a planet consists of different terrain types which are crust, boulder field, vegetation, sand and water. Terrain types have different characteristics that affect movement of units and what can be produced. In the beginning of the game we have one explorer that can discover the surface area and find natural resources. We select the explorer and start exploring the terrain. We have come to the area of a hostile colony called Orion. Usually the rival colonies are willing to negotiate how to live together on the planet, but this time they seem to see us just as an enemy. Unfortunately our explorer couldn't return from the hostile area. But let's see if we can stop their attack by setting some laser turrets ready for defense. Now that their first attack has been fought off, we buy and mobilize new explorers. We also buy missiles for defense. The buildings in the game are divided into 4 groups. The civic buildings are residences, schools, and hospitals. Raw material buildings can be only built on areas where the raw material is found. It is very important to find and occupy the areas which contain the scarce natural resources. The industrial buildings produce industrial products from the raw materials and the strategic buildings are military bases and factories used to production of units. The arrow symbol on the side of each building type represents demand for products or services that the building provides. If the indicator points upwards and is green, it is easy to make profit. If the indicator points down and is red, it is impossible to make profit in the current market situation. We build a college to get the colonists studying and improving their skills. It's a good idea to produce vital basic commodities, so we build a water pump and food production. Steel factory and refinery seem to be profitable facilities. We build them to create industrial production and workplaces. We build a missile base just for defense and mobilize 2 missiles. When we take a closer look at the buildings we can see 2 indicators. The upper is efficiency meter. It tells us how efficiently the building is operating. The more skilled workforce there is in the building, the higher the productivity of the building will be. The lower money bag indicator is the most important because it shows the profitability of the building. The greener the color is, the more profitable the building is. Reddish indicator in turn means that the building is generating losses. We can see that the power plant is profitable, but the college building is not. We open the budget panel and set a higher fee for students so that they need to pay for the valuable service the building is offering. From the main view you can open the finance, market, budget, society, estate, new building, defense, and diplomacy panels. The finance panel shows the current cash balance, the value of the colony and the elements from which the value consists of. The income statement is very important because from here you can see what are the sources of income and spending. On the market panel you can see the commodities in the game and their prices. When a building produces something, it buys the raw materials from the exchange and sells the final products in there too. When a commodity is bought, the price goes up, and when a commodity is sold, the price goes down. If you can't or don't want to produce something in your colony, it will be bought directly from the exchange. However, the price will get higher, and a player who can produce vital products that others can't will eventually have significant advantage in the game. A very interesting feature offered by the market panel is that you can open and close speculative positions to take advantage of the price changes. The budget panel shows the selected tax and support models. You can select from different models to cover public expenditures and support for those in need. From this panel you can also set fees for valuable services like education and health care, and set the public sector wages. The private business owners will set wages of their buildings independently. The society panel gives you presentation of all the members of the society. The colonists have RPG-like features like age, wealth, morale, practical and theoretical skills. They need to earn their living by going to work, they form families and have offsprings, they can go to schools to get educated, etc. As the ruler, it's your responsibility to create and maintain favorable living environments so that the colonists can succeed. The current situation of each colonist can be observed by opening the Details panel. The colonists make independent decisions that affect their lives. If they go to work, they get more money; if they go to school, they get better skills. The employers are looking for colonists that have best skills, and the colonists are looking for workplaces that pay the best wages. This is how the labor market system works. The green indicator adjacent to the Society button tells us that there are space voyagers who would like to join the colony. They ask for a transfer fee, and we must decide if we are willing to pay them for joining or not. The other green exclamation mark adjacent to the building button indicates that someone would like to start a new private business. If we accept the building request, the colonist will become an entrepreneur who controls the building and pays wages for the workforce of the building. The overview of all the colony buildings can be opened by pressing the Estate button. Here we can see all the buildings at the same time and compare their profitability. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.